That to present that budget of cough and catarrh, I was worried myself. I didn't see any need for that. This is a national assignment. This is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You don't do such things as if somebody is forcing you or somebody is punishing you. You can go and take care of your health. You have all the time. Nobody is going to ask you why is the budget not read. In fact, you can even decide to read it in the end of January next year. Nobody will ask you to.
Barrister, yes. He was able to deliver the budgets, whether there were inconsistencies due to coughing and all of that, but he delivered the budget. The issue right now is this. House of Rep members, according to what People's Gazette said, planned a protest. Obviously, the protest wasn't even meant for a proper representation of their constituencies. It was just a personal thing, right? And it's like the president understood their language, gave them money and shut them down. Barrister, if we're having this as a trend, it's obvious that if the president wants anything, he shuts them down with money. It would go, it would pass. The question is, where does that leave us? Because everybody complains that, President Tinubu is the one responsible for a lot of defections and all of that. When the president understands your greed, he understands that your vituperations is not for the people. He knows your priority is not for the interests of your people, it's for your pocket, and he sorts it out. Why would you blame him for him taking advantage of your greed?
Esther, did you remember that each time I have the opportunity of speaking on this platform, I always ask, where is the 210 trillion naira that is missing from NNPC?
Up to today.
Esther, do you think that money just disappeared? They don't know where it is. That money is with some people in this country.
No, Barrister, you do know that the president has a share. He's the Minister of Petroleum, so obviously he has a share. But the question is, where did the money go? And why is no one giving accountability for it?
I am coming. So, if you have this kind of money somewhere, what is $50,000, $30,000? Those ones are like granite money now. The money has been kept somewhere to wet the ground. Remember when the president was telling the governors, wet the ground. He understands the language. And this is the language of political sagacity. Esther, have you seen the so-called political sagacity? Have you seen where it is coming from? It's not as if somebody knows this thing so well. No. It is your capacity and ability to manipulate things, to intimidate people, to bulldoze people.
Barrister, you made a very pungent response. You talked about the 210 trillion naira. Apparently, the Senate Committee on Public Accounts and has made several efforts to get the NNPC Limited to account for that staggering sum.
They will not.
And this is from 2017. Now, according to what the public account is saying, that there are the response to that missing 210 trillion naira is riddled with discrepancies, inaccuracies, and obviously there is no accountability. There's no proper defense in their response. That after 3 deceitful undertakings, Bayo Ojulari, who is a group general manager, executive director, chose a particular day to respond to 19 queries of the committee that they had issued based on the Auditor General of the Federation's damning reports on its audited statements. But instead of showing up before the committee, he chose to submit a written defense that is clearly unsubstantiated. So now, this, I don't know if you call the president into this, but you have the House of Rep members who are supposed to ask that there should be accountability. Barrister, we hear of probes in the House. We hear committees have been set up, just like the Gazette situation now. A committee has been set up to look into it. But we're entering 2026, and by the 1st of January, this is kicking off. Others have said, why can't that tax situation remain for now until a committee has been set up to investigate? But Bayo Nanuga has said there is nothing anybody is saying. That thing is kicking off from January 2026. So are we in a system where whatever it is you lament or cry out about, there is no explanation given to you and nobody cares actually?
You know, when you have a government that behaves like a Nebuchadnezzar, who does not listen or hear from anybody, who has assumed to be a god, this is what you get. Do you know my worry here? Esther, please tell me the truth. When these people were coming into office, APC and their leaders, please, is that what they promised us? You remember all the nicenesses they told us? Today, what do we have? And Nigerians have forgotten. They are not even asking them, come, this is not what you told us. So nobody is going through that route to say,
Nigerian man when they
APC
toast.
and their leader. Is that what you promised Nigeria? Is that what you told us that you're coming to bring to us?
Welcome, my brother. I saw your comment from the last live and I wanted to respond to it. I'm glad that you are here. How now? You don't tell. I saw your comment say you don't tire for Nigeria matter. If you dey feel like that, imagine how me dey feel. E reach to tire. Do you understand? But which choice we get? Which choice we get when we know which choice we get than to talk on the issues of Nigeria? We don't get choice. That's the truth. Because if we not talk, nobody's coming to talk. Oh. Nobody, no, as in now we are all we've got. This is the part that really hurts me because a lot of us are not on the same page. As I dey do the live now, the last live when I do, somebody come leave comments, they talk, I don't know, they talk in code, I don't know wetin they talk, na only im go fit explain. It's crazy. I keep seeing opportunities wey Nigeria go fit take advantage, and no dey take advantage of am, they miss am left, right and center. Anyway, I just make I tell you, say we are all we've got. Oh, tire, take your rest if you need to, go and rest. Go for spa, massage. If madam dey there, tell am make carry you go massage. Go do sauna. Do you understand? Release some stress. Go play football. Come back, oh. You go nowhere. We have a country to get back. Let's continue. Oh, hey, Tracy, welcome back, oh.
Is that what you told us that you are coming to bring to us? Esther, we have forgotten. All of a sudden, we have forgotten. We have forgotten. Nobody's asking question. You see this tax law, the way they are going about it, Esther, I am struggling believing that there will be litigation next year. The moment they start this, there will be litigation because, Esther, under our laws, it is only the court that have the power to give garnishee order. It is only the court that made that pronouncement. Because it has to do with your private account. So how can you now give an institution of government the power to go and take money from my account because he said I did not pay tax? Or even arrest me because he said I did not pay tax? I mean, look, very, very arrogant way of doing things. Then what happened to the court? And do you know that if this Oyedele and the people got away with this, other institutions will now come up, Esther, and follow suit. NEPA will come and take laws into their own hands against you. Any other institutions run by government will now become a law unto themselves. And eventually, our court will become redundant. They will not do anything. Whenever you talk, they say, Shebi, these people have taken over the matter now. Why? You know that kind of rubbish in a democracy. What is worrying me here now is that whenever this issue, this tax fraudulent tax law, instead of the government to say, okay, we have had your concerns and the issues raised, we are going to look into it, we'll investigate. Esther, is that not the best thing to say? Good. But they are telling us that whether we like it or not, it will take off in January.
Bayo said no matter what the opposition says, it's kicking off. But the problem Nigerians are having, where there is a contrast, is the sincerity of purpose of the tax. Taiwo Edele, to be honest with you, has been trying his best to educate Nigerians as properly as possible. I would possibly next tomorrow or so, we'll play an excerpt of all the valiant possible questions have been asked about it and his explanations. But Marissa Darlington, the problem is this. Nigerians feel that they are being taxed their life out and they're not seeing the result of the tax. Secondly, in the 2026 budget that was presented, there's no proper explanation to tell us how it will be financed, since Mr. Wale Edun told us that they really did not make profit from oil earnings. And even the non-oil produce too was not able to help substantiate, meaning that they still relied on borrowing. So if with this tax now that they're going to start off with, possibly we may see the effect by the second quarter, maybe by June or so, we'll now know how much they made and what they'll be able to do with the money. They will still rely on borrowing.
Esther, if your salary is not enough for you, is it overtime that will solve your problem? Tell me. It's not possible. Esther, you have been borrowing humongous amount of money. You have been making money from NNPC, which is our cash cow. All this money did not solve our problem. Is it the tax that will solve it, Esther? How much tax are you going to collect from an individual and from a corporate organization? Even though the corporate organization, all of them are leaving Nigeria. So who are you going to collect the tax from, Esther? The one you collected, is that not part of the 210 trillion naira that is missing from an NPC? Have you brought it back into the coffers of government? Have you? The answer is no. So what is the guarantee that this time that look, Esther, there is something towards it. There is something now that France is coming into the matter. Because I have asked you that I was listening to him over the weekend where they interviewed him in one radio station. He said when he started this tax something, they went around the whole world. In fact, they went to up to 20 embassies. And they gave them their, tax whatever at home in their home countries. And they now interface with them and all that. That even South Africa, they even, interface with them. And South Africa have been doing it for 10 years. Then he said they eventually choose France because France was intentional, according to them. That France now choose to come and sign MOU with them. Instead of asking them to come and learn whatever. After saying all this, I know that in fact, I was waiting for him to indict himself. And he did. Esther, please tell me. All of a sudden, Tinubu want this tax something to be perfect, Abi. He is telling Mumu people. When he started Alphabet in Lagos, did they not tell us that it is the perfect solution to that problem in Lagos? What happened to Alphabet at the end of the day? Please, the Lagosians and Nigerians, tell me what happened to Alphabet? Is that not Tinubu's company? It got so bad that the managing director had to carry their file and submitted it to EFCC.
But Mr. Taiwo Edele has discountenanced that narrative about the tax going to personal pockets of the presidency and the politicians.
We are not saying so.
But the thing is that the fact that Nigerians don't have issues paying their tax. They just want to know the tax returns. Are you going to perform based on what you're using their monies for? That's all.
Esther, since they have been deceiving us, mention one of their policies that have seen the light of day. Just tell me one. Esther, please tell me one particular policy of this government.
Education, no
that
fund.
we can take to the bank.
No
and
fund.
the check will not bounce.
No fund.
I told you, don't mention that thing.
Why?
The other day we mentioned, somebody told you and confirm what I said. How come you are giving them fund? And then the school fees have skyrocketed.
They said no interest in the loan.
Hold on, they are not getting it. The NEL fund is not solving the problem it is meant to solve. School dropouts have increased even with NEL fund, Esther. Because the school fees went up with the NEL fund. So what have you done?
But Barrister, you asked a question. You said which of the policies?
Yes, but I'm telling you that thing you mentioned, it didn't work now.
It didn't work, but they're pouring out money to schools. They're giving this schools money.
It doesn't matter. I have told you it doesn't matter. It's like pouring water in a perforated basket. Pouring water, you want to feed the basket.
So you're saying they're wasting the money?
Can't you see it? I just give you an example here. I have somebody who is a participant told you the last time we discussed this thing. Is that not a fact?
Well, you asked the question.
School fees have we not gone up? The net fund they gave you could not even pay your school fees. So what are you telling me here?
Okay, but Barrister, you know, you asked the question that all the sweet promises that were made by the president.
I am coming. Yes, I'm coming.
I want to outline them for you. So maybe you can buttress some of the areas that he has performed.
Okay.
Is in his first, you know, it's just 3 years, 4 years now.
Go ahead.
So the president had promised that he was going to prioritize national security, economy, agriculture, power, oil and gas, transportation and education if Nigerians elected him. These were part of the things he said at the Chatham House.
Okay.
He also outlined policy options for healthcare, digital economy, women empowerment, judicial reform, federalism, decentralization of power, and foreign policy. He also promised huge investment in sports, entertainment, and culture, youth empowerment, and entrepreneurship to expand jobs and opportunities for millions of Nigerian youth. He also said that all of this were contained in his renewed hope agenda and promised about 10 million jobs for the Nigerian youth. So, what I think this is a basic one that he promised and he talked about. So, in the area of security, let's look at facts while we're analyzing this, so it doesn't seem as if we're always sentimental when it comes to our dear hardworking president.
Yes.
Now, look at the situation like this. In terms of security, I want to know what you think. In terms of judicial reform, I'd like to know what you think, right? Based on current realities. In terms of healthcare, I would like to know what you think as well. In terms of this job employment opportunities of 10 million jobs, I would like to know what you think as well. At least let's look at these 3 major things. And considering a boost in the economy, I would like to know your thoughts on that.
Good. Now, let me round up with Taiwo Yedel and Etas. Then I will pick on all these things you said.
Okay.
Now, Esther.
Yes, sir.
Since you say you want to go and get a partner who have perfected this taxing whatever, is that not true? And you now ended up with France. Esther, please let me ask you, is tax the only thing bedeviling Nigeria? Esther, is tax the only problem Nigeria has, that you have to go searching for somebody that will perfect it for you? Can you see deceit? Esther, we have insecurity problem. Is that not true? Caused by terrorists. Why couldn't the president go to those countries who have zero tolerance to terrorism? Why can't he go there and ask them, how did you do this thing? Is it by being in bed with the terrorists, by romancing terrorists, by discussing with them, by calling them on phone? Is it by allowing terrorists to occupy large portions of Nigerian land, sack the villages and occupy the place? Is that how to fight terrorism? No, answer me. Then two, why can't Oyedele go to those countries that have zero tolerance to corruption? That is, they don't even try it, not to talk of doing it in their country. They put a system in place that will make sure that you don't take away 1 naira of government money. Why have they not gone there to check?
Who says they haven't gone there to check?
Hold on, I'm coming. If they have gone, why is it?
All the seminars that they travel abroad for leadership.
Hold on, if they have, Esther, what is the dividend? What did we get in return? Nothing. Is that not true? Esther, why have they not gone to those countries that have perfected the governance? That is, when you are talking of governance, they have given, that is the template.
Can you mention the countries that have perfected governance?
Esther, can you go to UK now and take one pound, just 1 pound, but as a prime minister? That's 1 pound, as a prime minister, and get away with it. Is it possible?
No, definitely. No.
Okay, thank God you answered that.
Yes.
Please, can you go to UK as a president and the prime minister, and you lie to the parliament? Remember Boris Johnson? He lied. And for telling lie alone, what happened?
We'll have to step away.
Oh, really? Oh, it happened, Abi?
Yes.
Really? So, something cannot happen here, Abi?
Barrister, but the system is the fact that politics is financially induced.
So,
that's the kind of system we operate. If there is no money attached to leadership, obviously all of this will be discouraged.
Hold on. In UK, did they go into leadership because of money? Hey, God Almighty.
That's because the system does not permit it.
And that is good governance. Yes, can't we perfect it here?
Were you expecting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to reshuffle a system that this country has rolled on existential?
These are the things he promised. Esther, I'm answering your question. Now you are still bringing. I'm answering your question. These are the things he promised to do. These are the things he promised to do. Can 210 trillion naira be missing in the UK government coffers, and everybody is just walking about as if nothing happened? It cannot happen, Esther.
No, Barrister, what I was asking.
Even in America.
What I was saying, Barrister, is did you expect President Tinubu to start up a system that does not allow for financial inducement when it comes to accountability and transparency?
This is what you told us now, Esther.
He didn't tell us he was going to do that. He said he was going to prioritize. His focus was to boost the economy. The focus was for healthcare. The focus was for security. He did not tell us that he would investigate funds or that he would ensure that persons who had utilized funds for anything missing. He did not give all of those statements.
No. You don't need to say it's a given. He mentioned it. Esther, he mentioned it now. He said he will fight corruption, for God's sake.
The president did not say he will fight corruption.
He said it now. No. At the point he said it. I had it.
No, he did not say he was going to fight corruption. During the presidential media chat, Maakwe Ogun asked him about it. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu refused to respond to that. He said he would not talk about corruption, but he would rather do something to prevent corrupt practices. He did not say he would fight corruption.
Esther, yes.
Just want us to be specific.
Prevention is better than cure. Now, is he doing anything to prevent it? Please tell me. You can see now. You can see now, Esther. Is he doing everything? And this kind of money is missing in a ministry where is the minister? And yet he's not even bothered, Esther. 210 trillion. Who's the minister of petroleum? Is it not in that ministry that money disappeared? Esther. Look, let us not justify what is wrong. Telling me he did not promise. Is it not a given that you must fight corruption?
Barrister,
is it not a
priority for others, but it may not have been his own priority.
But you said it now. You said he will do something that will prevent
the interview with Maakwe Ogun, she asked that question and he said that what he will do is to provide proper education for the children. That it is when there is no proper education, these people get into vices that lead to corrupt practices. Because they asked him if he was going to investigate the former chief of army staff, Boratai, and all the corrupt practices within the previous administration. And the president did not give any specificity. He said he's not taking care of corruption.
At least, yes, if you cannot investigate the past, then stop the present. Is that not how things are done?
But if somebody did not promise you something, how are you expecting him to give you what he did not promise?
What is governance? Please, what is governance, for God's sake? What is governance?
Your definition of governance is different from his definition of governance.
Yes. You see, Esther, you have started. After now, you said I call you APC woman.
Barrister, how is he APC woman?
Look at what you are doing to defend.
No, I'm not defending. I'm just saying that what you consider to be governance appropriately
if you are not
different from
hold on. If you are not doing the right thing, then you are not supposed to be there. That's what I'm telling you.
What if your own means of governance is not to do the right thing?
Look, governance is no longer rocket science. We are in a modern world. There is templates for governance anywhere in the world. So if you don't follow it, then why are you pretending to be in a democracy? That is my question here. This thing we are seeing today under APC, did you see it under PDP? Did we?
We did not see it.
To this extent.
No,
to this extent. No, hold on, no. If we did, the things will not be like this. Esther, if we did, in fact, 16 years of PDP wouldn't have be giving us the nostalgia we are feeling today. That's the truth. Why are we thinking of going back to PDP era? Why? Please tell me why.
Not just PDP era, Buhari's era. Some Nigerians are saying.
No, let's not go back to Buhari and Tinubu. They are the same APC. Let's not go back to PDP era. Those people, they had conscience, even though they stole money, but it is not to this extent. 210 trillion naira. Esther, do you know how much we are talking about? If they ask you to count that money, in fact, they ask you to count 10 trillion, you spend the whole year counting that money. That is, you dress up in the morning, they say, where are you going? You say, I'm going to count money. You count from 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock, you come back. Tomorrow you go again. You count that money for a whole year. That will tell you what we are talking about here. That's if it's intended a 1,000 denomination, no. Esther. And that is the kind of money somebody told me that they misplaced it. And they want to collect us again. So if Oyedele meant well for Nigeria, why not start from the beginning? Lay the foundation so that the tax will be protected, so that the tax will not be missing again, like the other ones.
Doing this on his own, or he was taxed to do that. The president gave him a responsibility to perform, and that's why he outlined the tax policy to reinforce it.
You are a professional. If they tell you what is wrong, don't do it. I have seen people who decline appointment because they don't want to, do what they are doing. Yes, there are people who said, no, if I can't take this, I'm leaving. Yes, we have men of conscience. That's the truth. Will you tell me that you have not seen it happen in this country? So if you are a tax expert, why not do it the best way you can? Instead of going through the back door by violating our law. You don't solve a problem by creating a problem. It's not done. That means if you look very closely, Esther, there is something untoward about this tax reform. There is something they are not telling you people. And we already know. That is why they are using all these crook means to introduce it. Esther, for God's sake, if you are trying to do something for me that is decent, why are you going through the back door to do things now? Tell me. If they are sincere about this, why are they doing it through the back door?
The president's aide had told us that the problem Nigerians have is that they don't like paying tax. They like to evade tax. That's what he said. And that once they're used to a system, when you want to introduce something, it's difficult for them to adjust or modify. The president's aide on Narai's television also said that there is no poverty in Nigeria. That's what he said. He said there's no poverty. It's just, opposition spewing stuff. So if the executive believes this is your reality, then how do we define our own reality?
Exactly. They define their own and define your own. Yes. There's no poverty in Nigeria. So whom are you going to tax? Whom are you going to tax? The people that are working or the industries that are working, I don't understand. Whom are you going to tax, Esther? You can see what these people are doing, thinking that they are very clever. They are not. Seriously, they are not. There's no way somebody wouldn't have discovered what they have done. Apart from the lawmaker.
Is it possible that with all of this, we are going to get daily reports, or monthly, or maybe 3 months? We'll see reports on what the monies were used for. Nigerians don't trust any. There is a major issue with transparency and accountability of this government. What they say is not what they do. And it's been like that since 2015. So even if this tax policy is well-intentioned, there is no way you want to preach to Nigerians about the genuinity of the utilization of this tax collection. That's the issue now. It's very difficult for them to make Nigerians feel that this is for them. Because in time past, they haven't seen the result or the outcome of it. So how will they try to prove to Nigerians that they are being sincere in what they're saying that they're going to do?
Because they lied from the beginning. They told Nigerians blatant lies, but they bought it. Esther, remember all the lies they told us about PDP. What happened at the end of the day? Like those things you read out.
Yeah.
Please tell me any of them that they have fulfilled. All the things he says he's going to prioritize. Tell me just one out of them. So that we start from there. Tell me just one. Esther, you can see. Of all the things you read out that you are going to prioritize, not even one after going to 3 years now, not even one has been fulfilled, Esther. Rather, things are getting worse. Esther, things are getting worse under your watch. The NEPA you said you give up, where is the NEPA? Shebi, this man said that if he did not give us where is it? He said if he does not have electricity, that we should not vote for him the second time. Is that not what he said? Esther, is that not? But Nigerians, very gullible human beings, they are still supporting him. They are still supporting. We told you humongous amount of money they are taking from us through NEPA tariff. It got so bad that the Tinubu could not pay NEPA bill in Aso Rock. Yet how can poor people pay? Esther, is that not a fact? He couldn't pay NEPA bill. Then it is me that will pay a bill. Who even know, even if they are bypassing meter in that place? Eh? Is it not possible? Who will go there and check? Never, you will have to go and check because it is very important. Because I don't trust this government. They may be bypassing meter in Aso Rock.
No, they are fixing solar panels.
Mona no vex, so the likes are very low. Mona no vex. I beg. If today na Monday, right? So if I don't vex una already, maybe I vex una last week. Mona no vex. Kindly help me double tap on your screen device. If you look the corner of your phone, you go see 3 dots. Click on them. It will show up for you. You see like, share, subscribe. If you do all three. All three of them, but please, it's very important, kindly double tap. That na the only currency when you owe me. If you want to add super chat, wonderful, at least I go get something to do happen. No, the thing just, I don't know, but anyway, guys, please help me continue to double tap the screen, I beg. So let's continue.
Solar panel is that?
Can you just imagine? So
alternative
it will not tell you how bad it is, Mr. Tinubu. For that thing to happen to you, you now use it to compare what people are going through. Esther, you buy 10,000 naira this thing now. In fact, it don't last a week. A week, the thing will just disappear. People no longer put on their AC. We are going into dry season now. They now choose the day to on which light in your house. You get into some room in your house, everywhere is dark. You on it, your parents will shout to who told you to put that light? Are you not happy for me? In your house. Seriously. Is that how to live, Esther? Tell me, is that not lower the standard of living? Who lives this kind of, and you come out a better human being? The anger alone, you carry it into the street, into the marketplace, into your office. The anger from home. You buy food stuff to freeze it inside the freezer is a problem.
But Barrister, realistically speaking, the president has told us that all of these reforms that he's implementing or infusing would take time, and that Nigerians would go through the pain. So do you think this is the pain?
It's a lie.
The painful phase?
It's a lie, Esther. It's a lie. The man in Argentina came in and balanced their budget after 135 years. A man did it single-handedly.
After 135 years?
Yes, that their budget have never been balanced. The man said he would do, and he did it.
After 135 years?
Yes.
So he did it in what duration, what space of time?
You mean
yes, the person you're referring to.
After 1 year, he immediately entered and he started work.
So it's possible for the president to do it?
Why not, if not?
So why has he not been able to do it?
Go and ask him. I thought you are his spokesperson. Go ask him.
I'm not anybody's spokesperson. Very
no, go ask him. These are people. That's the moment when you know someone that want to work, Esther. You don't need to be told. Bill Clinton did it for America when he was in office. They said that man balanced their budget within his period. In fact, America wanted Bill Clinton to go for third term. If not, that the constitution cannot be breached. America wanted him. They wanted him. But here, the reverse is the case. Look at all the so-called reform. Look, Esther, you don't even understand what has happened to Nigerians. So
I understand.
Something hit us like a hurricane. All of a sudden, we lost everything we gained under PD. Everything. Our human right, our life, our economy, our politics, our rule of law, everything just disappeared. And you are telling me you are doing reform. Which reform? Okay, if you are doing reform, why can't you start from somewhere? At least when you tidy up this Esther, Abi, you go to the next one. We'll not say, okay, yeah, this one, yeah, they have done something good here. Yeah, this one is okay now. You understand?
Yeah.
You have tidied up here. We'll not say, okay. You now go to the next one. Let me even use an example as a landlord. Whenever a tenant park out of your house, Esther, you start renovation of the house. Abi?
Yes,
when a new tenant,
immediately.
Good. You call the carpenter will be working. The plumber will be working. The electrician will be working. Then when the new tenant come and inspection, you say, okay, they are working, okay, You see what going on. Is that not true?
Yeah.
By the time you finish all the repair, you now call the man, come and inspect. Is everything okay? You now hand over the key to him. Is that not how things are done? That's how I do it anyway. So you can't tell me anything. So what is that thing you are reforming that we cannot see 3 years now? I mean, going to 3 years. Esther, 3 years. Rather, what we are hearing is missing money. No accountability. Esther, do you know that they have borrowed money for prepaid meter in this country 3 times from World Bank?
Yes.
3 times, 500 million naira.
Yes.
I mean, $1 million.
In tranches, actually.
Where is the money? Where is the prepaid meter? Esther. Where is the money? Where is the prepaid meter?
So the question now is, how will Nigerians pay this tax? There are some people who cannot pay this tax.
What?
There are some people who cannot pay this tax.
They will arrest you.
Happen?
Esther, that's the people they made this law for. They will arrest you by force.
Arrest who? But
The person who refused to pay, if there's no money in your account.
What about the politicians? Because, for example, the $50,000 and $30,000 that was shared, no tax in it, because a lot of them don't keep such humongous amount of money in bank accounts. They stack it in dollars, in septic tanks, and in abandoned properties. That's where they keep their monies. So nobody, obviously.
This is weird, though. Wait.
Does that. The problem Nigerians have is that they don't like paying tax. They like to evade tax. That's what he said. And that once they're used to a system, when you want to introduce something, it's difficult for them to adjust or modify. The president's aide on Narai's television also said that there is no poverty in Nigeria. That's what he said. He said there's no poverty. It's just, opposition spewing stuff. So if the executive believes that this is your reality, then how do we define our own reality?
Exactly. They'll define their own and define your own. Yes. There's no poverty in Nigeria, Abi. So whom are you going to tax? Whom are you going to tax? The people that are working or the industries that are working, I don't understand. Whom are you going to tax, Esther? You can see what these people are doing, thinking that they are very clever. They are not. Seriously, they are not. There's no way somebody wouldn't have discovered what they have done. Apart from the lawmaker.
Is it possible that with all of this, we are going to get daily reports, or monthly, or maybe 3 months? We'll see reports on what the monies were used for. Nigerians don't trust any. There is a major issue with transparency and accountability of this government. What they say is not what they do. And it's been like that since 2015. So even if this tax policy is well-intentioned, there is no way you want to preach to Nigerians about the genuity of the utilization of this tax collection. That's the issue now. It's very difficult for them to make Nigerians feel that this is for them. Because in time past, they haven't seen the result or the outcome of it. So how will they try to prove to Nigerians that they are being sincere in what they're saying that they're going to do?
Because they lied from the beginning. They told Nigerians blatant lies.
That's
but
right.
They bought it. Esther, remember all the lies they told us about PDP. What happened at the end of the day? Like those things you read out.
Yeah.
Please tell me any of them that they have fulfilled.
None.
All the things he says he's going to prioritize. Tell me just one out of them.
None.
So that we start from there. Tell me just one. Esther, you can see. Of all the things you read out that you are going to prioritize, not even one after going to 3 years now. Not even one has been fulfilled, Esther. Rather, things are getting worse. Esther, things are getting worse under your watch. The NEPA you said you give up, where is the NEPA? Shebi, this man said that if he did not give us where is it? He said if he does not have electricity, that we should not vote for him the second time. Is that not what he said? Esther, is that not? But Nigerians, very gullible human beings, they are still supporting him. They are still supporting. We told you humongous amount of money they are taking from us through NEPA tariff. It got so bad that the Tinubu could not pay NEPA bill in Aso Rock. Yet how can poor people pay? Esther, is that not a fact? He couldn't pay NEPA bill. Then it is me that will pay a bill. We even know even if they are bypassing meter in that place. and check. Never, you will have to go and check because it is very important. Because I don't trust the government. They may be bypassing meter in Aso Rock.
No, they are fixing solar panels.
Can you just imagine? So
alternative
it will not tell you how bad it is, Mr. Tinubu. For that thing to happen to you, you now use it to compare. To compare what people are going through. Esther, you buy 10,000 naira this thing now. In fact, it don't last a week. A week, the thing will just disappear. People no longer put on their AC. We are going into dry season now. They now choose the day to on which light in your house. You get into some room in your house, everywhere is dark. You want it, your parents will shout to what? Are you not happy for me? In your house. Seriously. Is that how to live, Esther? Tell me, is that not lower the standard of living? Who lives this kind of, and you come out a better human being? The anger alone, you carry it into the street, into the marketplace, into your office. The anger from home. You buy food stuff to freeze it inside the freezer is a problem.
But Barrister, realistically speaking, the president has told us that all of these reforms that he's implementing or infusing would take time, and that Nigerians would go through the pain. So do you think this is the pain?
It's a lie.
The painful phase?
It's a lie, Esther. It's a lie. The man in Argentina came in and balanced their budget after 135 years.
Exactly.
A man did it single-handedly.
Yeah.
135 years.
Yes.
That their budget have never been balanced. The man said he would do, and he did it.
After
Yes.
135 years.
Yes.
So he did it in what duration, what space of time?
You mean
Yes, the person you're referring to.
After 1 year, he immediately entered and he started work.
So it's possible for the president to do it.
Why not? If not,
So why has he not been able to do it?
go and ask him. I thought you are his spokesperson.
Me.
Go and ask him.
I'm not anybody's spokesperson, Varys.
No, go and ask him. These are people. That's the when you know someone that want to work, Esther. You don't need to be told.
Exactly.
Bill Clinton did it for America when he was in office. They said that
Even
man
El
balanced their budget
Salvador,
within his
El
period.
Salvador president,
In
look
fact,
at the
America wanted
magic
Bill
that
Clinton
man
to go
is
for
doing.
third term. If not that the constitution cannot be breached.
El
America
Salvador
wanted
is doing it.
They wanted him.
Please, I beg.
But here, the reverse is the case. Look at all the so-called reform. Look, Esther, you don't even understand what has happened to Nigerians. So
I'm telling you,
something
terrible.
hit us like a hurricane.
I'm telling you.
All of a sudden, we lost everything. Everything. Our human right, our life, our economy, our politics, our rule of law, everything just disappeared. And you are telling me you are doing reform. Which reform? Okay, if you are doing reform, why can't you start from somewhere? At least when you tidy up this Esther, Abi, you go to the next one. We'll not say, okay, this one, they have done something good here. This one is okay. Now, you understand?
Yeah.
You have tidied up here. We'll not say, okay. You now go to the next one. Let me even use an example as a landlord. Whenever a tenant park out of your house, Esther, you start renovation of the house. Abi?
Yes,
when a new tenant,
immediately.
good. You call the carpenter will be working. The plumber will be working. The electrician will be working. Then when the new tenant come and inspection, you say, okay, they are working, okay, You see what going on. Is that not true?
Yeah.
By the time you finish all the repair, you now call the man, come and inspect. Is everything okay? You now hand over the key to him. Is that not how things are done? That's how I do it anyway. So you can't tell me anything. So what is that thing you are reforming that we cannot see 3 years now? I mean, going to 3 years. Esther, 3 years. Rather, what we are hearing is missing money. No accountability. Esther, do you know that they have borrowed money for prepaid meter in this country 3 times from World Bank?
Yes.
3 times, 500 million naira.
Yes.
I mean, $1 million.
In tranches, actually.
Where is the money? Where is the prepaid meter? Esther. Where is the money? Where is the prepaid meter?
So the question now is, how will Nigerians pay this tax? There are some people who cannot pay this tax.
Well,
There are some people who cannot pay the
They will
tax.
arrest
What will
you.
happen?
Esther, that's the people they made this law for. They will arrest you by force.
Arrest who? But
The person who refused to pay, if there's no money in your account.
What about the politicians? Because, for example, the $50,000 and $30,000 that was shared, no tax in it, because a lot of them don't keep such humongous amount of money in bank accounts. They stack it in dollars, in septic tanks, and in abandoned properties. That's where they keep their monies.
Okay.
So nobody, obviously, they can't pay tax with that. They roll with raw cash. So the question is this: how would they feel what ordinary Nigerians are feeling if they are not being taxed?
They won't feel it. Esther, they are not bothered. They call them VIP. They call them VIP, and so they elevated species. They don't do the things you and I do. They don't do most of the things that ordinary folks do, because they are a special breed. Reasonable felony. Quote me. If that matter, the man who did it.
Oh boy. I will call you back, girl.
The person that did that thing is a human being, is not spirit.
Exactly.
If they trace it to somebody, or the liaison officer, or the clerk, if they trace it to anybody, will they give the person up, or will they try a way to cover him? Because you need to identify the culprit before you can begin to talk of punishment. You need to identify the culprit. The last thing they will tell you now is the printer's devil. It is the printer's mistake. This is a document that already been approved by the National Assembly. So when did the printer come in, and when did the devil come in there? Yeah? They did it deliberately, but nobody will own up now that the thing has been blown open. But if at the end of the day, Esther, somebody is identified, Kiri is waiting for that person.
All right, Barrister. Hello, how are you? The volume of your radio, please.
Okay, we're going to end it here. If you want to listen to the questions, you can go ahead and finish up from the channel directly. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. YouTube is really, I don't know. There's something going on. It keeps connecting and disconnecting. So while I'm live with you guys, everything keeps going in and out. Where we started is not where we ended. So I probably would even have to delete this entire stream, because it's all messed up. I don't know. Something definitely is up with YouTube. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I may come out later. I may not. There's so much going on in Nigeria. I don't even know where to start. Everybody, when they talk to Nigeria matter, I don't tire them. I don't blame them. But what I will have to say to you is that there's no option. No. Nigeria is gone. There's no option. The only way it can come back is if you not tire. Now who not tire now they gain. No. If the people the likes of Peter Obisi, they waka up and down, they see how wetin fit do, you not get choice. Because if to say we put mouth for this matter, like say we know wetin we know now, then put mouth, Nigeria for not dey where e dey so. Everybody get this consign me attitude. No be my side e dey happen. No be wey e no dey happen for where I dey. It's over there. Now that's what has gotten us to where we are today. So nobody gets any right to say, if you are tired, it's okay, it's normal. Take the break that you need, but come back. We have a country to be. I don't know about you. If you have ancestral home in Nigeria, you should be thinking about it. And Nigeria is not just Lagos and Abuja. I beg una. There are a lot of people protesting outside of Lagos. You don't hear about it. You don't hear about it. Lagos people are busy doling out money because they are either connected to those in power, or they are used as a channel to funnel money, or they are into all kinds of shady things. That is what is happening in Abuja and Lagos. Lagos and Abuja is not the test to determine what's going on in Nigeria. We need to start snapping out of that. Me, I don't tell everybody, go back to your villages and go and build. All this concentration of assets in one place where somebody will want, some mad person will wake up tomorrow and say that they are taking over your asset and there's nothing you can do about it. I don't understand. Go back to your villages and start building. If you're part of your villages, the reason why insecurity has really grown so much in these communities is because people have left. When you abandon your village, people can't take over. You cannot come out and cry tomorrow. So, na where I know reach, I go talk reach o. Na corner as na wan take do am. Make everybody go talk to himself. If you don't want to talk about the Nigerian issue, no problem. Okay? No problem. But just know, whatever is going to happen will affect you one way or the other. You see wetin dey happen for Obodo for this side. The fact say you even get pali no guarantee again. They are looking for 200 and something people when they want deport, denaturalize. I hope you guys are aware of that. Okay. Anyway, my people, I go see you na next time. If una like if una no like one more advice. Don't go to Nigeria and go and be buying property. This is not the time for you to be investing your money in property. If you try it, it is akin to someone who takes a basket to the river to fetch water. It will only pass through. Now only wet, the basket go wet, nothing else. Borrow yourself sense. The best thing that you can do for yourself now is own a farm. Just get farm, that's all. Just get farm. That is all. People need food in Nigeria. That is the best investment right now. Say you go to buy property. I saw a video, somebody shared a video with me earlier where a particular property, whether an estate itself, no light, nothing, investment down the freaking drain. It's madness what's going on in Nigeria. Everywhere else, if not a normal country, everywhere supposed to shut down. Everybody. Your celebrities are not talking. None of your so-called freaking elites are saying anything, because to them, as long as you never touch them directly, una hear say na police that they disguise. Because they say may they withdraw from VIP, that they disguise, they dress like vigilante now so that they can continue to be doing bodyguards for their VIPs. Una know, this is how rotten Nigeria has become. And for those of you planning to go and do that, I don't know what you are. This is part of the problem. You guys are part of the problem. You guys are you are going to December to go and put money in an economy that does not serve your people. Do you understand what you're doing? What the message you're sending? You are saying indirectly that you are okay with the mess that is going on, and you're going to add your money to it. That is what you're saying. You're saying you do not care about the sufferings of your people. That's what it means. You're going to dirty December where everybody's face, where you are, is written, hopelessness is written all over their faces. You're going to put your money in that same place. Ha! Omo, we are our own problem. If it is in other countries, everybody go just say, you know what, no going home, no spending money, no dirty December. We are not pouring our money into the economy. But no, not Nigerians. They do not care. This is why I have said it before, it's karma. It is karmic. Because a lot of us have I don't care attitude about the concerns of the next person. We don't care. As long as we are living okay, we are enjoying our life, we can fly wherever, we don't care about the sufferings of any of the common people in the ground. As you land for Nigeria, you see despair written over the faces of the people. From the airport staff down to outside, poverty. People that look good, that supposedly ought to have something doing there, and you're okay investing in that kind of thing. Somebody recently traveled home. I just read it today earlier. They went to go and do dirty December. They kidnapped, the entire family has been kidnapped. The entire, you people's I don't care attitude is what is playing out on a larger scale. Everybody ought to go and look within. This is a moment for deep reflection. But no, Nigerians do not care. Those that want to carry all the money home, oh, let me go. Your home is not okay. There's somebody who went back home to go and invest for retirement. He no survive am. Armed robbers showed up, they kpai the man. How many stories? But to now gather your money and say, oh, let me go and pour in the same economy that's not good to you people, in the same economy that is spying people every single day, there's bloodletting in Nigeria. You are going to go and add your money to that. You guys are not thinking this through at all. You're okay because as long as you're okay, everybody else can kick rocks. That is the message you're sending, and you want Nigeria to be better, and you think that you are not part of the problem. I'm not here to judge anybody. Me, I'm not calling out anybody. I'm just speaking as I see it. It's not normal. It doesn't happen anywhere else. In other countries, people have solidarity. They're like, no, we're not going to allow you do this to our people, so therefore we're not going to invest. We're not going to go back home and put that money in. Let it send a message, not Nigerians. The ones who can afford it will go and show off. Show the whole world that you have a house that you want to go to, no problem. But can you think about those back home who cannot afford this? Look at the gridlock people went through for how many days. Look at the state of those roads. How can you see that and in good conscience travel home to go and invest in a country that is full of blood? How? If things start to happen, then you now say, oh, it is my village people. It is this. Meanwhile, you are part of the evil. Indirectly or directly. You don't even know. You are not speaking about it. It does not concern you. When things are going wrong, you turn your eye in a country that people are dying every single day. You cannot say that you don't know. You cannot feign ignorance. You go and contribute to the continuous bloodletting of your people, whether you're close in range to them or not. I don't understand the mindset. A lot of you are very educated. You've gone to school. You have PhDs. You are even fellows. But you people will go home and go and contribute to the suffering of your people directly or indirectly. And you people will come out and say, why is Nigeria like this? What is going on? You are part of the problem. Let me be the first to announce it to you. You are part of the goddamn problem. You are one of the reasons why Nigeria is not moving forward. As long as it has not affected you directly, you do not care. That is why you will go and contribute money to the same government, because let me let you know, we just watched Don Aza's video breaking down the tax for one ticket. You are contributing to a government that is killing your people. My YouTube channel is going to be because of these words, but I don't care. Right? This particular video may go down. It's okay. Right? You are contributing to the unaliving of your people. If you bought a ticket to go to Nigeria, you have contributed to the unaliving of your people. The sufferings that you're seeing, the chaos that is ensuing in Nigeria, you are part of it. Where there's no way you can explain yourself out of it. Everybody in any normal, look at what's going on in America now with everything that's happening. They're looking at what is happening in the West, and they are rearranging themselves based on that. The Second Amendment now has never made any, if it has never made any sense before, it makes more sense now than ever before. They are saying, we will not allow this to even happen on our soil. We will not allow it. And they are immediately holding their reps, holding their senators accountable, holding their governors accountable. People are saying, no, we're not going to allow our tax money to be spent on this. Nigerians that travel the most, the ones that are exposed, are the same people that will get ready, go for dirty December, to go and to go and shine for other people back home, to go and raise shoulder and feel important. Contribute to a government that is killing your own people, and you think it is okay? You think it is okay? Me, I don't know what to say. I don't know. I've said my own. Yeah, I understand that people go home to go and visit family. Absolutely. I agree with you, right? That's fine. There are people who go home. I know there's people who have to go home. If that's not what you are doing, I don't know what you are going to do in Nigeria. If you're going home, you're going to try and see the state of things with your family and do what you can. That's okay. This message is not for you. I'm talking to those who are busy looking for ways to go and take baskets to the river in Nigeria to fetch water. I'm talking to those who are going to do dirty December, oble, go and be spending money and making, meanwhile, that same money, they are using it to keep people in the same country. I don't care attitude, concern me, near me, be my papa house, near my neighbor. I'm okay. Those are who I'm referring to. Anyway, abeg, I no fit talk pass as I talk, so anybody, the one wey make sense for inside, take am. The one wey no make sense, throw am. If this does not affect you, then this is not for you. But if it affects you, reconsider, think things through. This is a moment in time that Nigerians ought to be thinking beyond self. I'm going to shut this down because the thing keeps connecting and reconnecting. It is the moment for Nigerians to start thinking beyond self. Beyond self. Think about tomorrow. Think about the future. Think about your children, your great-grandchildren. Think beyond your goddamn selves. Think for a second. Look yourself in the mirror. Am I contributing to how many people can you save when you go to Nigeria? That's how, if you're going to Nigeria and you're saying, let me go and see how many people I can save, then that makes sense. Then you're fine. Go ahead and do that. But if you're going there to go and do oble, dirty December, you don't care because you can enjoy yourself. You are going there to go and buy property that you go and buy property, especially in Lagos and Abuja. Your money is going down the drain, not because with everything that's happening right now, with the tax coming again that they are insisting upon, I don't know how much that's going to be worth for you. I don't know. Nigerians need to start thinking about others apart from themselves. Think about your neighbors. If you know they happen for your town, not me say no they happen for other people's town. Now I don't care. Now I carry us reach where we dey so. Look at the middle belt. Look at what they are suffering. I don't see how many people talking about it as much as they should. Well, I go see you again, no. This poll, will the new policy be the breaking point for Nigerians? 58% of you said yes, 42% said no. Okay, we go see now. Alpha, we go see. Truth Naija, welcome. Thank you very much. Kene, thank you. I greet everybody that was able to join. Tracy, Oriyomi, Michael was on earlier. Every one of you. If I not mention your name, I beg, no vex. I go see you now again on my next one. Bye.